NCIS Mark Harmon and wife Pam Dawber twin in white for rare sun-soaked outing. The NCIS actor has been married to the Mork and Mindy star since 1987. Mark Harmon and his wife Pam Dawber keep their romance and family life under wraps, having been together since 1987 and welcomed 2 sons. However, the actors, both 72, were spotted looking their youthful best earlier this week for an outing in Santa Monica, California, a rare sighting for the usually private Pam. The couple were happily seen strolling through a flea market in the coastal city, smiling as they walked about together and explored the market, with Pam seen trying on coats and excitedly browsing the racks. Inside the real-life partners of the cast of NCIS, the pair also unintentionally matched with their outfits, with the NCIS star sporting a white polo tee, navy blue shorts, flip-flops, and a visor. His wife wore the same color combo of white and blue, opting for a white sheer lace blouse with blue high-waisted jeans and a straw Panama hat. Pam has shied away from the spotlight in recent years, with her last acting role being in 2021, when she appeared for a 7-episode stint on NCIS alongside her husband as investigative journalist Marcy Warren. The Mork and Mindy star last made a red carpet appearance in 2015 at the Big Brothers Big Sisters of Greater Los Angeles Big Bash Gala. Pam and Mark are the parents of sons Sean, 36, who is also an actor and will co-produce NCIS Origins with his dad, and Ty, who turned 32 last week. In an interview with People, Mark opened up about how he first met and went out with Pam nearly 4 decades ago, when a friend wanted to set them up via a group date and he objected to the idea. "I said, can I just call? Can I get a number and just cold call? And so I did. I got the number, and I called, and I got an answering machine," he revealed, although as it turns out, the direct approach worked even better. "And I started to leave a message that said, we don't have to all go out. We could get a cup of coffee or something. And then she was monitoring and she picked up. We went out that night and we're together ever since." When asked what he considered to be the secret to their relationship, the Freaky Friday star confessed, "I have no secret, we laugh, you got to laugh, and you got to talk and communicate. That's the fun part. Do we sit and talk about it? No, maybe you just get fortunate and find the right one. We share many things and yet we're really different." While deeming his wife to be a welcome constant in his life, he also took the time to praise their sons for coming into their own as members of the entertainment industry, whether it's acting, producing, or screenwriting for Ty. "I'm proud of our boys," Mark gushed. "They understand the work ethic and they're very different. In fact, Sean played a younger version of Mark's character Leroy Jethro Gibbs on NCIS as well." How long it would take to watch all of NCIS summary. Watching all 1,000 plus NCIS episodes takes over 715 hours or 29 to 30 days non-stop. Catching up with the main NCIS series alone takes 13 days, excluding spin-offs. Watching NCIS at a realistic pace, 1 hour per day, takes almost 2 years, with spin-offs included. While binge-watching an entire series can typically be done in a couple of long nights or weekends, watching the whole gamut of NCIS shows would take much longer than that. The original NCIS series has been on air since 2003 and has 21 seasons. In season 21, the franchise celebrated the 1,000th episode of NCIS between the flagship and its spin-off series. The 1,000 NCIS episodes comprise NCIS, NCIS, Los Angeles, NCIS, New Orleans, NCIS, Hawaii, and NCIS, Sydney. With so many shows to watch, fully experiencing the franchise is a serious investment. It would take a long time to watch all 1,000 episodes, and counting, of the NCIS franchise, and it's about to get even trickier with the introduction of 2 new series that will expand the shared NCIS universe even further. NCIS Origins and NCIS Tony and Ziva will add more episodes to the NCIS roster, telling the stories of core major case response team members Jethro Gibbs, Ziva David, Cote de Pablo, and Anthony Donoso, Michael Weatherly. The characters hail from the main series, which had released 467 episodes ahead of NCIS Season 22. Heartbreak, heartbreak, heartbreak. It would take around 30 days to watch all of the NCIS universe. Binge-watching NCIS would take 1 month to binge-watch the entire NCIS universe. The avid viewer would need 42,936 minutes and 47 seconds to spare. In other words, that's over 715 hours, or between 29 and 30 days, If a person wanted to have an NCIS marathon, watching NCIS, Los Angeles, NCIS, New Orleans, NCIS, Hawaii, and NCIS, Sydney from start to finish without taking any breaks, they would need to watch for a whole month straight. A good starting point could be getting familiar with the franchise through NCIS Sydney, the only series that can be comfortably watched in a day or so. While getting to know Gibbs, Tony, Ducky, and the rest of the MCRT on a deeper level is intriguing, catching up with the Washington, D.C. team alone would take 335 hours or about 13 days. If a person wanted to brief themselves from the time that Leroy Gibbs boarded Air Force One in NCIS Season 1, Episode 1, Yankee White, to the NCIS Season 21 finale, they would need to take about 2 uninterrupted weeks to do so. Having so much NCIS universe to explore is exciting, but there is only so much time in a day. How long it would take to watch the main NCIS show at a realistic speed? Watching NCIS would realistically take 2 years. It's understandable not to have a whole month to dedicate to NCIS, and that would be without sleeping or taking any breaks. If a person wanted to experience NCIS at a realistic speed, watching the entire franchise while viewing about an average of an hour of NCIS daily would take almost 2 years. By then, another season of the flagship series could have been released, adding to the load. That's in addition to new seasons from NCIS Origins, Tony and Ziva, and Sydney, which will continue to expand the NCIS timeline, respectively. NCIS Mark Harmon and wife Pam Dawber twin in white for rare sun-soaked outing. The NCIS actor has been married to the Mork and Mindy star since 1987. Were spotted looking their youthful best earlier this week for an outing in Santa Monica, California, a rare sighting for the usually private Pam. Happily seen strolling through a flea market in the coastal city, smiling as they walked about together and explored the market, with Pam seen trying on coats and excitedly browsing the racks. Star sporting a white polo tee, navy blue shorts, flip-flops, and a visor. And I started to leave a message that said, "We don't have to all go out. We could get a cup of coffee or something." And then she was monitoring and she picked up. We went out that night and were together ever since. The Freaky Friday star, the couple, who have been married since 1987, rarely make red carpet appearances together. Lauren Sanchez makes Met Gala debut with Jeff Bezos in mirrored gown after rumored help from Anna Wintour. Source: Entertainment Trends, entertainmenttrends.net.